Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, New Frontier Swine Time, episode 58. We have a plan already. We have to get these sugar beets harvested. We have to pick up all of these here bales, and our worker is just finishing up the plowing. They made a change. I don't know if you've noticed already, but they actually made it so that the workers pick up where they left off when you get back into your game. So if you leave the worker running, he just runs. I'm just going to let this guy harvest while I go pick up those bales. Assuming, of course, he actually harvests. We also need to have a look. Just okay, 2100. So 4 months for them, 5 months, 6 months for them, a long time for them, 5 months. Here, yeah, we got money coming soon. We definitely have money coming soon there. And as far as other things we need to do, slurry and sugar beet cut, I could probably stand to bring some barley over if we have it. I believe we do. Maybe we do that first. This guy. No, you know what? We'll grab this guy. We got a trailer on. We'll just go get the barley and drop it in, assuming we have barley. Oh, we do. We have barley. Getting some definite barley vibes here. Yeah, I think it's going to take several dumps to do, but that's really what we've got to do today in order to finish off October. Filling various usual type things. And that sort of thing. I'd probably be better off doing it with a tractor and the 71K trailer, but we got these new trailers, might as well use them. We are going to have us some sorghum in 2 years, or next year, and some serious barley in 2 years. That much is sure. Let's put 2 trailer loads maybe. 123. I thought we... Huh. Oh, we started with 123. Oh! I am being a complete idiot. Wow. We are talking primo. I am dumping it into there, and it's going right straight back into there. This one is not attached to that silo extension, so... So maybe we put some barley in here. So this is the funny part. This guy is connected. You can see this guy has 100,000 liter capacity. This guy has 350 because he's connected to the silo. So no matter how much barley I put into that one, it's just remaining in the same location. And it may look low, but that's just because it doesn't fit here. So if we look at what we have here, we have 88K. And dump it back in. We can already see that's at 74, but it's just when we dump it in there, it just goes back in. So silly would be the word for it. We do want to do our you know what, I think maybe we actually do want to do the grass pickup with this so that we can save the strong tractor for 27 for the 71K trailer to go get sugar beets. While we're here, hop in here and make sure we get the rest of that food in there. And we'll have a quick look here. Those guys are decent on food, decent on food, decent on food, nearly full. Alright. I think this guy will pull these trailers just fine. Get him to hook up. There we go. Always requires. Alright, operating position. Ooh. That back guy is already in operating position. I'm not sure I like this tractor for this work. But we need this guy for the sugar beet collection, so we won't be using him. The 40-mile-an-hour one is probably available case, but probably finished just plowing. I didn't notice it, but you probably did. Anyway, it's probably available, but he only drives 40, so really want to use him for bale pickup. Try it and see, although it felt like he kind of already spun out of control once. But anyway, we're gonna get to this bale pickup. And I'll talk to you when it's over. Or even sooner, you saw how I spun out there from even a tiny little turn. So this guy is not good for that work. We're gonna have to go get somebody else. Or if the Merlot would do it. Merlot's only 43k. Or 43 kilometers. But, you know, maybe he'll do better. Anyway, we could buy another tractor, but we don't really need another tractor. That's frivolous. What we could do, what we want to do is save up for the sugar factory. The answer is no. Merlot is not good for that. I think it's the double trailer is the issue, which means we do need to use the vent. I know the vent works. Maybe we just need another one of these, although these guys are like 300-400 grand, I think. Have a quick look. When was that? That's a 900, I think it was. 15, maybe it was the next one up. 1000, yeah, I think it was. I think it is. I think it's a maxed 1000 Vario, so we're looking at 415 minimum. Something that can handle these two trailers. It's alright. we'll just do our picking up and call it good. See why this thing was acting all kinds of squirrely, actually. I had the front turntable locked, which makes these trailers act weird at speed. Well, that's all the grass, and let's see what we ended up with. Nothing, because I haven't transferred it across. All right then. I'll just park you back here. I'll have to go back over there and run that transfer at some point. That point probably being as soon as I get this under the spout. don't know why you have to run it twice to get it to go. But for whatever reason, that's how it works. So, almost 1,000,000 liters of grass, maybe even 1,000,000 liters of grass. Which seems pretty standard, honestly. That's about what we're getting out of this. Which is also kind of insane. A lot of grass. Anyway, we're going to run this in the usual manner. Noticed how low on gas we are. Better get that taken care of. I just got a little bit curious because I can't remember what all the sugar factory costs. Just how far out we are from it. There it is, the sugar mill, 240. We're actually not too far away. We'll have a quick look at what we've got in stock here. I may just borrow the money and place that factory right now. If I can find a spot. Look at that thing is floating. Oof. Alright. 352. That's way more than I think we only need like 100,000 in here. So yeah, let's see. We're at 335. We borrow, I don't know, another bit. Then we can go put down the sugar factory. Let's see. Yep. That is actually a piece of level-ish land. That's nice. So let's get concrete down. And yeah, let's make that. Maybe I should have. I'm not actually going to need this. Because I'm going to auto sell the sugar. But we might as well have it anyway. And then we do need to paint grass over this so it doesn't get all weedy. Oop. Well, I guess I'm painting more concrete. Gravel, concrete. And a little bit of smoothing. Just to make it all pretty. All right, and then set it to selling, and we can get back to carting. And we'll send several loads over to the sugar mill now. And then we'll have to also fill it with sugar beet cut. And I think as long as we keep about 100K in the thing, we'll be fine. So I'm going to go back to time lapse now. home. We are going to lift that thing up. We're going to go get this thing. It doesn't need repair, exactly, but it could use a wash. We're going to get this thing washed up. I am experiencing more trouble with my mouse. So hopefully I will survive this month and have enough left over for a new mouse. Because this mouse is starting to be unhappy. I can just move my finger a little bit and it turns off. Now I enter the Colossus instead of there we go. Alright, well, I think we've gotten quite a bit done. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time.